Well, it's time for the final battle. Okay, let's see what you got, Skylar. Oh, yeah, I know. I've felt defeat at your hands more than a few times today already, but I wasn't willing to fully commit myself. I wanted to get a few more levels in, you know, before throwing down for the final time, and may have went a little too far. But let's see if you can handle me now. Okay. Yeah, I should have started off with Neo Queen. I could have threw an Ice Beam at it. Maybe she'd be able to one-shot the Pidgeot. Because I'm pretty sure the champ's gonna come a bit short unless we crit. Yep. Aerial Ace, since it might get poisoned. No cigar. Oh, he's gonna waste a full restore on it. Sweet. Problem is he could also switch out here pretty soon. Because the champ isn't afraid of doing that. He's like, oh, I should maybe switch over to my Rhyhorn because I know he's gonna be using, you know, the Thunderbolt. Well, he wouldn't be wrong. I can't Thrash because I get stuck in it until I knocked out Rhyhorn, so I'd be giving up the champ. I can't use Brick Break on it because it do I guess it'd do normal damage. It might be enough at that point to finish it off, but I'd rather go for, you know, the sure kill. And he doesn't always switch, as we saw there, where he's like, no, we're not going to do the switch right now. And sadly, I still think Alakazam's going to outspeed Miss Nito. I mean, we're going to have, like, what, 15 levels on it almost, and it'll still be faster than me, probably. Oh yeah, 14 levels still ain't enough to outspeed it. But if I can survive its attack, I can hit it back more than hard enough with a Shadow Ball. But it does mean I'm in rough shape for the rest of this fight. It's a bad spot to be in. What can I say? Ah, Blastoise, yeah. That's always the real annoyance with this run. Because Blastoise is a pain. Like, it might miss with its Hydro Pump, and I can cross my fingers and hope it does. Or that, you know, Thunderbolt paralyzes it, and then it doesn't get an attack off. This full paralysis gets in the way, or we crit and just drop it instantly, you know. Which we got, okay, so we got lucky. You know, sometimes you just gotta accept those lucky rolls when they come. It's just part of the game, you know? And I wouldn't call that excessively lucky so far anyway. I mean, I got one critical hit. It was a useful critical hit, I'm sure. But it's not an insane amount of critical hits for a fight like this. We haven't seen a lot of critical hits getting into our rival battle either, so I was probably about overdue for a couple. Executor, yeah. Champ, please don't miss with Mega Horn. Like, I want this thing dead, you know. D-E-D. Yes, I know I'm referencing a really bad movie. Okay? I'm referencing, Kiara the Brave. That's how one of the villains spells dead. It wasn't very funny when the movie did. It's probably even less funny when I do it. Okay. Arcanine would be vulnerable to our Bone Meringue attacks. Problem is, it's probably going to be faster than us and hit with a really powerful special attack. In fact, I'd be surprised if I outsped Arcanine. Yeah, Flamethrower. But if I can just survive the Flamethrower, I can probably knock it out. Even with my stats dropped. Because we just hit so gosh darn hard as Mama's Boy. Thanks to Thick Club. Like, our attack stat is monstrous, and we've abused the crap out of that in this run. Like, do not mess with Marowak. If you can't one-shot it, it just runs over you. And we didn't have to use any items either, because we actually gotten up that high. and we're a bit lucky, yeah. Never made any mistakes of raising my Pokemon. They were perfect, just like me. Damn it! Though I don't like to admit it. Oh, here to give me advice? So you've won. Congratulations! You're the new Pokemon League champion. Oh, yeah, that Charmander I never used. Sadly, we didn't give him a funny name for that bit. You know, we should really give him that much crap. We all know you gave up on your Pokemon Master Dreams. You became a researcher. I mean, come on. Besides, you know, you just can't deal with the main character. They always win. Because they got, you know, protective plot armor. Oh, yes, we must register our team of a whopping 3 Pokemon here for the finale. Like, could I try training up Dugtrio? Probably. But it ended up getting just pushed to the side. It just couldn't take hits well enough. It's a shame. But it is what it is. Yes, Harry Champ, Nidoking. Miss Nido, got in a trade. And Mama's Boy. Truly, they are worthy of the Hall of Fame. Well, yeah, that time is awful. There's a reason why I prefer a more diverse teams usually. At least you're trying to beat the game quickly. Well, I suppose that does it for this one. We don't really need to see the end credits yet again, right? Until the next journey begins. See ya.